Quote Retreat by Sandor. One quote, one reflection, one thought that could bring a moment of light and energy to your day. Join me as we take a look at today's quote. The quote is by Anne Rice. Born 1941, died 2021. It reads, "None of us changes over time. We only become more fully what we are." Let's take a moment together to explore the messages within this quote. Personal transformation. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry built on the idea that we need to completely reinvent ourselves. But what if everything we believe about change is fundamentally wrong? Anne Rice's perspective might just flip this whole concept on its head.
That's such an intriguing way to look at it. What exactly did Rice say about personal change?
Well, she said something profound. None of us changes over time. We only become more fully what we are. Coming from someone who spent decades writing about immortal beings and transformation, that's pretty fascinating, don't you think?
Especially considering how her career evolved from Gothic horror to Christian literature to even writing erotic fiction under a pseudonym. How do you think this philosophy played out in her work?
You know what's interesting? Throughout all those genre shifts, her core themes remained consistent: mortality, spirituality, and human nature. It's like she wasn't changing who she was as a writer. She was just exploring different facets of her interests.
That's what I was thinking. And when you look at her background growing up in New Orleans, you can see how those early influences shaped everything she wrote.
Right. Well, consider this. Rice published her first novel in her 30s, and instead of chasing trends, she doubled down on her unique vision. The vampire genre wasn't even popular when she wrote Interview with the Vampire in 1976, but she stayed true to her artistic vision.
So if we apply this to modern self-development, how might it change our approach?
Think about the current self-help industry, which is projected to reach $14 billion by 2025. Most of it's built on this idea of radical transformation. But Rice's perspective suggests we might be better off focusing on uncovering and developing what's already within us.
That's such a refreshing perspective in our new year, new me culture. How might this change the way we think about personal growth?
It's like gardening, you know? You don't force a rose to become a sunflower. You provide the conditions for it to become the best version of itself. Rice's career is a perfect example. She published over 30 novels, sold more than 150 million copies worldwide, all while staying true to her essential nature.
The numbers put her success into perspective, and she maintained that success across multiple genres without compromising her authentic voice.
And here's something fascinating. Studies show that forced personality changes often lead to increased anxiety and decreased well-being. It's like our psyche naturally resists being something it's not.
That makes so much sense when you consider how Rice approached character development in her novels, always diving deeper rather than trying to fundamentally change who they were.
You know what's striking? From 1976 until she died in 2021, she consistently explored the same themes, just from different angles and with growing complexity. It's like she was proving her point about becoming more fully what we are.
The longevity of her career validates this philosophy, doesn't it? 45 years of successful writing, while staying true to her core interests.
And here's something to consider. Research in developmental psychology suggests that our basic personality traits are largely set by age 7, but they continue to deepen and mature throughout our lives. It's exactly what Rice was talking about.
That's fascinating. So it's not about changing who we are, but about developing and expressing our inherent qualities more fully?
Precisely. And when you look at successful people across different fields, you often find this pattern. They didn't become different people. They became more fully themselves. Like Rice, who took her childhood fascination with New Orleans' Gothic atmosphere and turned it into a groundbreaking literary career.
Well, this changes how we might think about setting personal development goals, doesn't it?
Right. Instead of asking, "What should I become?" we might ask, "What aspects of myself am I not fully expressing?" It's a subtle shift that could have profound implications for everything, from education to career planning to relationships.
That's such a powerful way to wrap this up. Any final thoughts on how we can apply this wisdom?
Well, looking at Rice's legacy, I think the key takeaway is this. Authentic self-expression, developed patiently over time, is far more powerful than trying to force ourselves into someone else's mold. It's not about transformation. It's about revelation of what was always there.
With that, we conclude this exciting episode. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd appreciate a like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Your support truly helps this channel grow. See you again tomorrow. Yours, Sandor.